Hello everyone, welcome to day 56 of Wild Writing in the Time of Corona, and we're still going strong, and it is the 7th day, so we're going to do things slightly different. Many thanks to all the contributors wherever you are. I really do appreciate seeing that you're taking part, and I hope you're continuing to enjoy the workshops and to get something out of them. Today's is different because today I'm going to suggest we try and do a review in poetry. And the first thing I'd like you to do, therefore, is to make a list of any of the following things that you think you might like to review. For those of you who are having a go at this for the first time, I will explain clearly, but the first task is things that you would like to give some sort of opinion on, which, and I have a list here that might possibly help you. So maybe you might think of a book or a film or some music, a product you've bought, a place you've been to, a journey you've been on, a holiday, anything at all that you feel yourself in a position to be able to review, which is kind of to assess and to then possibly give an opinion on. So when you have your list of things, I would like you just to select one. And from that one, I would like you to mention, if you can, 6 things about it. So identify 6 different things about the thing you've chosen. And that makes up a list of 6 words, or it might be 6 phrases. And the idea is that you try and include all 6 of those in your poem. And your poem can be from whatever perspective you like. You can do it purely descriptive, or you could write it from your point of view. I think there's an encouragement in this one to either give very strong opinions or possibly to just state what is and then give an opinion. So you have 6 things that you've identified. Now, being a review, there might be strengths, there might be weaknesses, there might be features that you really like, there might be things that you remember. And the idea is to use all 6 of them. There's no requirement to. You could just use 4. As it happens in today's, I managed to use 5. I wanted to use 6, but couldn't quite manage it. So you have your 6 things, and the idea is to try and write a poem from those. And I'm going to suggest that today you give your poem a title. And if you can, you also, if you're going to post your poem, you also put a picture with it, because it's quite nice to see how we perceive the poem and to see how much influence the picture has on our perception. Right, so if you're ready with your paper and your ever trusty pen, or your laptop, computer, whatever you have, then I'm going to say start. Welcome back. Well done. I hope you got something out of that, and I think it is a different way of writing. It's the first time that I've ever attempted to do a review in writing. Many of the other workshops I've done similar things to before, but this is the first time I've tried to do this. So yeah, it's good. It's good to do that. I think that's definitely different for me. I'll just share mine with you. In the spirit of kind of being cooperative and hoping that you'll want to reciprocate. So I chose a place that I'd been to, a recent holiday I'd had in India, and so these are the things I chose from this particular place. I chose a cow and calf, I chose an ashram gardens, I chose bindi, which are the little mark of colour that goes on the forehead. I chose a river, I chose a bridge, and I chose mountains. So I was pretty much in landscape territory, really. So this is my poem, and I have called it Rishikesh. Rishikesh. Crouching Himalayan foothills seem to crack the valley open to the sun. Be in no doubt, they seem to shout. You are in the land of the mighty gods. flashing, swirling, pale blue glacial torrents race below the crowded narrow bridge, a spider's web of rainbow-painted people whose children's noses poke between its iron frets to drink in the mighty goddess Ganga who passes by below. Giant stone steps everywhere down to the sacred rushing water. Elegantly boned cows laze there in the midday sun below Shiva's mighty silver statue. And in silent ashram gardens, you can take a moment. Try to find tranquility in the measured, sandaled steps you'll take. I think if that succeeded as a review, it will have given you a picture of what the thing was, and although I didn't strongly express any direct opinion, nevertheless I hope you got a sense that I very much enjoyed being there and took it all in. So for me that qualifies as a review. It's like somewhere I would recommend. Anyway, you have fun with this, or I hope you've had fun with this, and I very much look forward to seeing what you have written today, and I hope you're continuing to enjoy these workshops. I do welcome your feedback. Do email me privately at contrarycast@gmail.com if you would like some feedback on your poems. But for now, you enjoy the rest of the day and take care wherever you are. Goodbye.